I'm back. Johnny Gaga, folks. Johnny Lord, Homo T-Pose. I had to put an after effect on that. This is deep host. All right, so today we're talking about a bass. We talk about a bass. What kind of bass? A Fender, which y'all know I love. All right, so look, check it out. All right, so this bass came in and it had some issues, and the issue it had was what? It had an issue of what? Oh, it needed a setup and stuff. So we gave it a setup, and she's been cleaned with some lizard spit. This is a lizard spit. Yeah, I found this new stuff called lizard spit. Woohoo! Man, this stuff is like good and almost close to great, but it's lizard spit. And what it's just, I mean, it's like candy, man. Looking at candy. Anyway, y'all need to go ahead and try that. It's called lizard spit. I don't have the bottle in here. I think I used the last of it and threw it away. I gotta get some more. I actually use it on my car, on my antiques. Woo! Smoking. Look, when I say smoking, I mean smoking. All right, so today we're looking at the Fender Jazz. What kind of Fender Jazz? This is called an Ultra. Am I saying that right? Ultra Fender Jazz? Ultra Fender Jazz. All right? Ultra, put a little water on it. I see a little dot. We don't want no dots. Water dots. So this is called Ultra Jazz. And why is it called Ultra Jazz? Because it's ultra. Look, that's all I got. Ultra, because it's ultra. All right, so it came in. It needed a setup. It needed to be cleaned. So anywho, we're going to talk about the Ultra Jazz today. I'm going to give you my 411 on what I think the Ultra Jazz, what I think about the Ultra Jazz. Now, it's only my opinion. But first, we're going to figure out what's going on with the Ultra Jazz, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think I know about it. Because there's a lot of good things about this bass that you need to know. First of all, they got noiseless pickups. And I think they came with all kinds of stuff, but they said, all kinds of Fender Jazz in the past. But they said these here will be a special custom wound. I'll leave it right there. And they have a custom electronics in this Ultra Jazz. It has volume, blend, treble, bass on the bottom, mids on the top, and then a passive tone altimeter on the bottom. And it has a switch for passive and active. On the back, it's got 18 big ones. 18 big ones. They could be small ones too, but they got 18 big ones. And from what I've seen is that it has a different shape in the back. It's cut like kind of like a dip. And I guess this will be good for the contour of your stomach, or the contour of your hands. But I definitely noticed a couple other things, that we have more of a contour here, which is good because I can get all the way down to that last fret and past it. Woo! And I got short hands. And the neck ratio is thin all the way down. What a plus, Fender, what a plus. Look, what a plus. All right. Now, my understanding, these basses come in like a lot of colors, but certain basses come in certain colors. Like this is called Mocha. I call it Mocha Burst. They got one called Texas Tea, which is pretty much that color right there only. It has the Parfait neck. It's not rosewood, it's Parfait. Block inlays, that's not real pearl, but it's pearl-like. Look, pearl-like. And 4 on the top, 1 on the bottom. And it's got 2 trees on it. And it has an extra string attachment thingy. I said extra string. I said extra string thingy. You call it what you want. Alright, so I got the special custom tuners. Got them up there. Alright, so look. So I'm gonna come through my SWR LA12. We ain't got no hone in it. It ain't got no hone in it. Alright, so we're gonna lay this down. Thank you. You see the eagle up there? That's a bald eagle. He's true American. He's from Pennsylvania. Some place called, what's the name of that place? Wilkinson. I wrote it down somewhere. I think it's called Wilkinson, Pennsylvania. That's where he's from. And so, I guess he wanted me to get a shout out to Wilkinson, Pennsylvania. I did that. All right, so then here we go. Let me go turn my little amp on. All right. All right, so we're gonna use my monster cable, which is like 200 foot thick. This is a 500, I think. Might be 1,000. One thing about monster cables is you should never use this on a gig. I use it here in the shop because I don't be doing a lot of moving around with it. But this is basically a studio cable. You should not wear these out in public. Anything like this 1,000 and anything like a 500 should not wear it out in public. It will tear your inside of your input jack all to pieces. And you don't want that. Thank you. Just a little insight, I'm just telling you. All right, so here. So now we got all the controls done, everything away. We're gonna turn everything off. Got the amp down, turn low. We're in passive mode. All right, remember what I told you. In passive mode, only that little wheel in the far back, that's the only thing that works. It doesn't work in active mode. I've seen guys do demos of it working in active mode. No. Look, no. All right, so now my opinion in passive mode, I'm loving it in passive mode. In passive mode, you have to go for your ear. All right, you got either high or low or in the middle. There's no D10, no little D10 in the middle. Now in passive mode, I like this bass a lot better in passive mode because I can go and get that old Fender jazz sound. Like I have to go get it. It ain't gonna just come to me. Like I go from bottom, and then I start tweaking it. I'm just notching it until I get to the very end. And to the end. Okay, so let's go to active mode. In active mode, you push down. All right, so in active mode, that little wheel that I was using in the far back, it doesn't work. Only the stuff I told you at the beginning. All right, so let's go. Look, what was that? Whatever I told you at the beginning. All right, so let's go to treble at D10. All right. Now I'm gonna speak it plainly and clearly. I have no horn in that cabinet. No horn. People like, what's a horn? It's a horn. Okay, so that's treble. No bass, no mids, just treble. Now let's put bass in at D10. So treble and bass is now in on D10. So, I'm not particularly a mid guy, but I'm going to put some mid on this one. All right? So we're going to go mids at D10. Which wakes the bass right up. The bass really sounds really natural sounding. And the high mass bridge does well on this bass. Because it just sustains and sustains and sustains and sustains. Look, go on and go on and go on. And then those are pretty clean. So it has good quality as far as tone wise in this bass. So it sounds like a jazz. Look, why wouldn't it? It's a jazz. Oh, I'm just asking. Now, how low is the strings? Very, very low, almost underneath the fret. And the neck is straight as an arrow. Really natural, so we're gonna keep dialing stuff in. So we're gonna dial the treble to 3/4. Okay, let's dial the bass to 3/4. Okay, mids to 3/4. Now, as far as the bass is concerned, it's a cool bass, man. Is it me? I don't know. I'm more old school, and they have this feels more like a boutique bass more than a old Fender Jazz. It has good speed, good feel. To me, there's something missing. But it's got a lot of great qualities. And it depends on the player, actually, to get what you want to get out of this. Rear. Now, as an old school player, if I want to move up to the new school, this is where I will come. To me, there's some things that I don't like about the bass, but it shouldn't matter to anyone else because it's things that I don't like. The bass itself is just truly amazing. The color it's the color that sold me on this bass. I think if it was any other color, I wouldn't take it. But this color, now the question is, would I mod this bass? Yeah, I would. For me. For anybody else, I would say don't, because it's close to it's about the closest you're gonna get to a 70s jazz with a little bit hip on it, a little bit hop on it. You know, I said hop. Got a little bit hop on it. So yeah, it's definitely a beautiful bass. The colors are unbelievable. This is not ash. I think all the basses are made out of something else, and then only the natural one comes in ash. But I'm digging, you know, this cut back here a little bit. You can't really tell, but it's cool. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming by my video site. Did I say video site? Yeah. Thanks for coming by my video site. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for look, hitting the button, the little red button. Subscribing. Thanks for liking. And, you know, guys, keep coming by, man, because, listen, this is the Hobo Depot. This is a watering hole for all musicians. Watering hole. Once again, keep praying for the Hobo Depot, me and the Queen, our home. Definitely we pray for y'all every morning. We're going to keep on doing it until we can't do it anymore. And while we're in heaven, we're going to still be praying for y'all. Look, because it's what we do. So anyway, guys, Shadakaka! Shadakaka! I love this color. I do. Y'all see the little eagle on it in the middle? That was hot. But it don't come with the eagle on it. I think he put that up there. But anyway, I'm out. Love that bass, man. Love that color. Color's amazing.